what's really attractive about you is you're like, there's a lot here. I feel like your spirituality is attractive. Like you might just have like a sense of, again, you're very intuitive, so I feel like you just have like a knowing of things, and people think that's attractive because they're like, how do you know this? But also you could have like a high status in general society, like maybe you have a really good job, or like maybe you're a leader, or maybe you are a teacher of some sort, and like you people look up to you. But I also feel like what makes you attractive is that you like raise other people's like status by just like being around them, because you're a really high value person. And I feel like whoever you're close to, or like whoever your close group is, feels like elevated just being around you because of the energy and like the status that you have. I don't know, again, I just work here. And again with the teacher, because I'm noticing in this card, like there's these two people here that are just like staring up at this person. So I feel like, again, you just have people who want to hear what you have to say. Like you just seem important, or like what you have to say is important and people want to listen. And maybe people do take advice from you, or maybe you are a teacher of some sort, but this is like really attractive that like people look up to you, or like care about what you have to say, or think that you raise like their social status in some way by just like being connected to you. And it could have to do with work. That's why I said you could have a high status at work, because the Eight of Pentacles is the energy at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you could have a high status at work. And oh my gosh. Wow. What makes you really attractive is that it's like you can create anything. Like with your mind, like I feel like whatever you think up, like if you're like, oh, I really want, this, or this is what I really want to do, or I want to create this, or I want to build this, I feel like you do it. Like you create it. Whatever you're thinking of, or whatever you have your heart set on, or whatever your mind is focused on, like you'll find it. You'll create it, because the Magician just fell over the High Priestess. So like, if you have an intuitive like kick about something and you're like, I just feel like this is right, or I feel like I should do this, and then you go after it and you like create it or build it, people think that's really attractive, that like you can just think up something and like create it or build it or alchemize it, or like do what you need to do to like get what you want basically in life, because I feel like people see that and they find that really attractive. Also, I feel like your strong foundation, or like strong sense of self, is really attractive to people. Your stability, the way that you provide stability for others as well. Or maybe you're a person who like builds up other people, and that's really attractive, is that like you're not like stingy with compliments. Like you really want to build people up and make them feel good, and not like gas them up in a bad way or like lie to them to make them feel better, but you just like tell people about like their good qualities, and like you want them to feel good about themselves. Okay.